going on, guys? Cool Twin here, back with another video, and as by the title of the video, today, just like I said in the 1/64 scale rant, we will be ranting about the 124s and why people are not buying them anymore, as more and more of them begin to get canceled. We have had multiple 124 scale diecasts get canceled amongst the year. And, well, here's why. They suck. That's right, they suck. So, before we even get into that, let's get into some older diecasts. Now, I don't have an elite of the older generation until 2012. But let's look at this Denny Hamlin FedEx Freight from 2006 or 7. And, as you can see, right here, we get rubber tires, as always. A nice fabricated window net, opening roof flaps, opening trunk that opens quite a lot. There's our beautiful fuel cell. Let me get a flashlight, but it'll be okay. Opening hood, and of course movable tires. I know you can barely see in there, but there is your detailing. And let's go ahead and look under the hood here. Actually, no, we're going to save that. We're going to look under the hood of a lot of these diecasts. Next, I didn't want to take this off the platform, but we have Tony Stewart's Gold Elite. So one of the best Elites you can get in this generation diecast. As you can see, it's gold. I do have the regular 2012, and I probably should have got it out. But I think it's buried somewhere, so I didn't bother. But they look the exact same. So of course you have the opening trunk. You have the tethers that are in there. Your beautiful black fuel cell, because you can't see in there. You get your opening roof flaps with tethers. You get your movable rubber wheels, and of course you get tethers amongst the hood. The hood doesn't want to stay down too much, but I think that's only my diecast. And of course it comes in a very special box. And of course, platform. Now we're going to look at a 2013 diecast. This is Dale Jr.'s 2013 Xbox One diecast. Let me just push these off to the side here. As you can see, movable wheels. They actually, I know you can probably not see it in there, but the steering wheel, I believe, I can't actually see the steering. My steering wheel broken? No, it's deep in there. Yes, the steering column moves with the movable wheels, which is kind of cool. Of course, again, you get your opening trunk that opens quite a ways. There's a beautiful fuel cell in there. So those open pretty much all the way. It does hurt the I don't remember what those are called, but it hurts those. And of course you get no tethers with this car. This is just, I think, a standard car. You get your 90-degree or more angled opening roof flaps. And, of course, your engine, which all hoods open on these cars. Now, we get to the fun part. Here is a 2018. We'll look at another 2017 here in a second. Here's a 2018 ARC car. Now, I have no idea if the Dale Jr. was an ARC, but since I'm guessing so, every single car that I've reviewed so far, maybe as an ARC and the Elite, has a metal chassis. Well, 2016 or 17, that all changed. We now have a plastic chassis. And we still get our rubber wheels as always. Get your movable tires. But unfortunately, The tires do not move the steering wheel. Of course, you get your nice window net. And no opening trunk. Even though these are the exact same metal bodies that go over the chassis as the Elites. They take out, I don't remember what those are called. I know what it's called, believe me. But they don't have them. As you can see, there's the holes for them. And, yeah, it doesn't open. And, of course, you get your roof flaps that should open to 90 degrees because that's, I believe, how they open on a Cup car. But, yep, they're not. And you get, and this is something cool that I like. This was only ran at Bristol, so they took out the window, and you could stick your finger in there. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of see the detailing, but without a flashlight, which I should have brought, you cannot see it very well. And I can't even see it myself very well. So it's okay. Oh, you actually get your, I think, nitrous bottle in there. I know, once again, you guys can barely see it, but it's okay. This is a color chrome, though, so that's kind of cool. These are about 60, 70 bucks. But when you got liquid colors that are just better on an Elite, I mean, you can chassis swap it, I guess, but, you know, it's just not. It's just not. These diecasts are dying quickly. And, of course, you don't get the antennas and all that good stuff on these. Which I guess does kind of confirm that these are ARCs because they don't have those. But I still don't know. I do know that the Tony Stewart has at least the antenna. It does have the hole, so there's that. Now let's look at an Elite from 2018. Here it is, AJ Allmendinger's Elite. I can tell from Elite and ARC, without, you know, flipping over for the chassis, is this black pole. See how it's gray there in the middle? This one is black. Just wanted to point that out. And don't worry about the Monster Energy stickers. Pepsi does not want Mountain Dew or Monster Energy stickers above the window banner. So that's not on Lionel any means. That is on Hendrick and the sponsorships. And so with the Elites, even with these Elites. Now, can I remind you, this Dale Jr. that I showed you is probably an ARC. The steering column moved with the wheels. Not the same can be said about these. Can I also mention, before I review this one, that this Denny Hamlin had front suspension. No back suspension, but had front suspension. On an ARC, Dale Earnhardt Jr., back suspension, and front suspension. I just don't want to break my box. Same with this AJ Allmendinger. Front suspension and back suspension. ARC, neither. I know it sounds like it, but that's just because I'm about to break it. So, neither. And, that's really it. You do get your opening roof flaps. And this time you do get your trunk. Now, they don't come all the way back like they used to, which is fine. They don't need to come all the way back. It was cool, but they really don't need to. And, of course, one of the best things, you get your metal chassis. Now, let's look at one more before I rip this box to shreds. Here, let me take some of these off. Alright. I'm going to put this one in the background here. Another Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is the Icon. Probably the best 2017 diecast you could get. Or the most detailed. Now, you can see the steering wheel right there. You can see it moves with the wheels. How cool is that? That's pretty dang cool. Of course, you get your plastic tires because this is an Icon edition. But you get your suspension. I don't want to break it, but you do get suspension. You get tethers with your opening roof flaps. I just don't want to break the tethers. They feel a little strong on that one. There are the tethers, though. So that's cool. You get your chrome fuel cell. Everything's chrome on this car pretty much. So it's a cool car. Everything's chrome. Everything's metal. I mean, this is heavy metal. You get your plugs and wires. Now, one of my favorite things to look at is engine detail, because this is really where it comes into play. Of course, the plastic on the ARC does too, but this is really where it comes into play. And let's go ahead and look at the oldest diecast first. I believe this is actually the oldest diecast I have in 124 that can open hoods. Anyways, well, maybe the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2006 or 4 is a little older. You know what? We're going to take a look at that one too, because it is a few years older. I would love to see what maybe changed here. So you have the Dale Jr. here. You know, everything moves. Even the steering column with this one moves. You can see it in there flashing a little bit right there. No opening roof flaps, but you do get your opening trunk for your fuel cell. And this is a 2004 Nationwide or Bush car. So let's go ahead and pop open the trunk of this one. As you can see, it opens nice and big. Now this is probably an ARC or so. And look at that engine detail. I mean, are you kidding me? You got plugs, you got wires, you got headers, you got your radiator, you got everything in there. And this is an ARC. Now, let's go ahead and look at Denny Hamlin's car. But first, let me grab a flashlight, because we're going to be looking at engines now. And let's face it, we need a flashlight. So, here is one. Let's go ahead and pop open the trunk here of Denny Hamlin's ARC. Now, this is a 2004. This is a 2006. Look at that engine detail. You got your plugs, your wires, your headers. You got this wiring right here. I mean, you got your fan in there. And let's go ahead and turn it over here, as just carelessly do. You got your gold piping. I mean, everything's there, man. I mean, are you kidding? Let's go ahead and once more compare to the Dale Jr., as we always do. And I will say Denny Hamlin's is definitely better. I know you guys can barely see it. Whoops, now you really can't see it. Obviously, Denny Hamlin's is better. Being a newer model, has that wire right there that Dale Earnhardt does not. Now, maybe this is different because it's a Bush engine, but also maybe not. Also, did I say that this has suspension, I believe? It has both back and front suspension. Are you kidding? The Denny Hamlin didn't even have... Maybe it does have backs. Oh, wait, what? No, the Denny Hamlin does... But at least it has the suspension support. It just doesn't move. So maybe the same with Dale Jr. Yeah, same with Dale Jr. Doesn't move, but it is there. Now, let's go ahead and look at another generation. We're going to look at 2012 with Tony Stewart. Now, I know we can't see underneath this car, but we'll get a broad idea here. So, as you can see, tethers right away. Beautiful. I mean, look at the detailing. Look at that detailing. You got plugs, you got wires, you got your headers. You got your, what else is in there? You got your wiring, just everything that should be there. You know, you're paying a lot of money for this car. It should be there, right? Well, Lionel, this is a Lionel car, by the way. That's how good Lionel used to be. Now, we're going to go downhill pretty fast here, folks. Let's go ahead and look at 2013. Go ahead and Oh, geez. I really don't want to scratch the paint here. There we go. Opens up nice and big. And you got, your headers are a little plastic looking. Well, they should be, but you got your headers, you got your plastic wires, your plastic everything. I mean, nothing is fabricated in here. It's all plastic. One block, pretty much. Compared to 2012. This is a year later. I mean, look at that. That's all plastic. Now, this being an ARC, the Elites are probably better. But, I mean, that's pretty bad. But, hey, at least they got the gold piping, right? Well, at this point, Lionel says, screw all of you. I'm done with you. 2018 ARC. Plastic. Everything sucks. Ready for this engine detail, guys? You guys probably heard this millions of times. Well, number one, here's my first complaint. The hood doesn't open up near as much as the Dale Earnhardt did. I mean, look at the Dale Earnhardt Jr. and then look at that. I mean, the hood should definitely open more. I guess they just really don't want you to see what's in here. And it looks... actually kind of looks the same as 2013. A plastic block. I mean, I don't know. But now that the chassis is plastic, I mean, no gold piping anymore. The Lionel is stooped. I mean, they don't even have the suspension look anymore. At least with the Dale Jr., they had suspension. I mean, this is just a new low, right? Well, now let's go ahead and look at the Elite. Now, being the only Elites I have up here is 2017, 2012. I'm going to leave 2012 up here. Let's look at AJ Allmendinger's 2018 Elite. This is its engine. Come on. I know my thumb's in the way a little bit, but look at that. I mean, again, it's just kind of a plastic block. Now, yeah, it does have... I think that's a turbo right there. I can't tell. I don't know what that is, but something gold right there. But other than that, it's just a plastic block. Now, you do have the holes for your plugs and stuff, but the plugs aren't there. And that's a problem. Look at that. The plug holes are there, but they're not in place. They're so cheap, they won't even put the wiring in. And, of course, compared to Tony Stewart, absolutely beautiful engine detailing. And that's not even one of the best. Now let's look at this one. This one might be a bad example. But I don't want to come open. Come open. Oh, dang it. These hoods are always hard to open, but I guess that's a good thing. I really shouldn't open it with my nails, but I did. Oh, man, I hope I didn't scratch any paint. No, I don't think I did. I can't tell it's dusty, but look at this. You get your chrome everything, right? But it's all there. Your plugs, your wires, your tethers, your braces. I'm going to call them braces. I mean, everything's there. We'll flip it down to the bottom here. You got your plugs, wires, suspension, everything. Metal, everything. Now, granted, it's a special diecast. But every diecast should be like that. Every diecast used to be like that. So, Lionel has definitely taken a steep decline in caring about the product of their diecast. And you guys can tell in 2019... a lot of cars have been canceled. A lot of good cars have been canceled. And it's just sad. I mean, how are like really good diecast collectors supposed to get them? It's just ridiculous. And I don't normally come on this channel and rant. I come on this channel, I be positive. I enjoy the diecast that I have. And I'm very thankful for each and every single one of them that I have gotten or have purchased myself throughout the years. But, you're spending almost what? 300? No, not 300. Like $50 on a diecast. And that's the ARC. The ARCs suck. You could pay $80 for a really good quality diecast, but even then, and I mean with the 124s, the engine detail is kind of all that. And just to see the engine detail suck, and people having to buy other diecast to chassis swap them, it's just, and then they don't get the, digital dash and everything. It's just sad. It's really pathetic, and it hurts to see something that I love and enjoy and have enjoyed since I was little go down so far. And if Lionel doesn't have a competitor that goes head to head with them in this, Lionel's going to lose their business so far that they're not going to produce any diecast, and they will just go up in space and be a memory of the past. And I don't want to see that happen. I don't really think you guys want to see that happen. Something has to change, and I know we all want change as diecast enthusiasts. I know we all want things to change. I've seen so many people complain. I think Race Craze is one. I think the Aflac Cup Series, or the ACS, did something similar to this. I think he did the 164 edition, and he said some things about it. Not as much, I don't think, as I did, but he definitely put it out there. And it's just hard to see, and I get it, NASCAR's in a bad state, I get it, but, there's somebody out there that would compete, I would think. I don't know. Customs are almost better than Lionel at this point. Little customs. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is. And it's sad. So, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? It's just sad. And if you didn't see my 164 look at this, please do. I encourage you to look at that. Because believe me, you'll agree with a lot of that I say. Probably a link in the description, I hope, if I remember. If I don't, comment down below, but you guys will find it. Anyways, I'm done talking. This video has been a long video, but I just had to get this point out here. And, having this many diecasts, it's just, sometimes I think if I should stop buying the new ones because they suck. I mean, the detail's good on them, but the engine detail, the plastic chassis, the non-opening, it's just all bad. And then with the Elite, the engine detail needs a serious upgrade. And a few more things need to be updated on the Elites. Like, I think they should add tethers. I think that'd be a great addition, Just a lot of stuff needs to be changed. And so, comment down below, what do you think needs to be changed? And let me know, do you agree with my statements? Or do you think Lionel should just leave the cars the way they are? Anyways, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome, and peace out.